Howdy. Are you preparing for possible things which might be on the horizon? We got a bunch of windows, this is just a part of it, and they needed to be moved to a better location since there's probably more snow coming. And I try to construct a greenhouse out of them in order to grow food, which also takes into account weather. It is a very interesting site. We have this kind of bow shock thing again going on around England to Ireland, no, Iceland, Norway. This. I have been making videos about this, and I've probably mentioned that I have seen once or several times this kind of geological map. And this is one of those papers where you can find a map which could probably offer some clues about that. Chapter 2, Sea Level and Climate. Many people have been working on that. National Oceanographic Center, Helmholtz Center, Potsdam. All kinds of people. I don't want to bore you with reading that because it's rather long. Proto-Europe and all kinds of things. And here is this map. It is not the exact map what I was searching for, and it is in German. Russische Tafel, Baltica, Osteuropäische Plattform. There are some interesting features in that, but also something is missing. You know, it ends here. So how does this continue? We don't know. But there are some features which are visible also in this map here. There is this line. You can see there's blue here, green, and red. And we have also red here. Tectonostratigraphic units of Europe. Red colors, Precambrian basement. Green colors, Caledonian orogeny. Blue colors, Variscan orogeny. Yellow colors, Alpine orogeny. So there is something different between those regions. And now let's just somehow try to how to put it. Maybe I have to make it different. Let's sacrifice this. Because it isn't worth anything anyway. So this is on the left side here. This is the map we just watched. It's rather small, but the next bigger version would have probably been too big. Now there are some, now it's not that, how to put it, well visible, but very often there is also this kind of border going on here, which I think refers to this. But there is so much still to figure out about all those things, but I just thought that I want to show you that there might be very good clues in geographic maps, different kinds of, in order to understand the weather better. Means that if you know where you live and you know about the geology, you probably could make some, let's call them predictions. There is some similarities in that, in a way. Because we have to remember the map we are watching is somewhere. No, but then we cannot see it's too small, it doesn't work. Well, anyway, the map stops somewhere here, in a way. And there we have one region. Yeah, probably this doesn't lead anywhere. There's one region going something like that, and one up there, and here we have the Alps. There's another region here. So in a way, sometimes, also now, there are some features which are in a way visible, which go with this map. But that's just something I was playing around. And I have to find a better map. The other thing is also that the weather patterns aren't really exactly the same anymore, at least at the moment, as they used to be. Because it's rather interesting to follow the weather at the moment. Like it was today here. No clouds, no wind or whatsoever. There was like heavy snowstorm in the southern of Finland and all this kinds of stuff. Nothing here. And I still think it has to do something with the plasma rock surface conductivity anomaly, the copper mines, and all these kind of things. Kursk magnetic anomaly. So, you can call this also extreme weather because it's drought weather. There is nothing coming down from the heavens which would be in the form of water. But we still have to talk about earthquakes. There has a quake been in Germany 3 hours ago. 2 kilometers in depth, 7 user reports. Rather interesting. But what I find or found also interesting is not only that how it looks, the region. Yeah, actually, we could zoom in. Where's the quake? Check it out. Yeah, there is water. There's a waterway, according to this map, starting some 270 meters from the quake. Or maybe the waterway starts here and it's just not drawn on the map. That's also a possibility. And if we zoom out, I was searching for bigger waters nearby. And I think I ended up here somewhere. There's a Druid stone and it's very interesting. That's the river Mosel. So let's go over to Google Earth because I was checking out the region a bit and I found something very interesting and I wanted to share that with you because yeah, I found it interesting. That's basically the only reason. But since I found it on Google Earth and I just left it there, so let's check it out. I found this one. And I thought that looks rather interesting. What's going on? There are like lions. 2 of them. On either side, a bench in the background where you can sit down. And this kind of monument. It is not a big one. It is a warning. Für alle Hochstapler, Blender, Betrüger, mehr sein wie scheinen. Which basically means that's for all high stackers and blinders and liars and cheaters and all these kind of people. Like high stackers are people who claim they are something, like, really big or they know something or very many things and, they are better than others. And then it turns out they aren't. They didn't even knew in the first place. For all of those people. Maybe you can count politicians to this as well. But that's another debate. You should be more than just shiny There should be something to the whole thing. And that's actually, I think that's very cool. I don't know who made that. And I don't know exactly where it was. Was it this one? Yes. It is this one. And there is a druid stone. Let's check out the pictures because it's a very fascinating landscape. Relax, chickens. That's a very nice, I don't know, I haven't been on that river shore ever, but I really like it. That's very neat environment. It seems to be a little bit high water at the moment of the picture. Yeah, what a place to fish. And there's a stream entering the river there, and it's a rather big one. At least it looks like, I don't know. Here you can bring your boat. Very nice pictures and very interesting clouds in the background. There might be some metal ore or iron deposits in these rocks, or it's just saturation of the pictures. Red sands, very interesting. Rather clear water if there is no flooding going on. Now here's again flooding. And the whole region is very nice. I like this shape of hills. I don't know why. Clouds are hugging the tops of the hills. Every now and then you can see even the rocks. And I don't know, there's nothing with druids at this place here. But that's rather close to the quake. And this is probably where the river enters the other river. Etzbach. Eltzbach. It seems that there has been more water once. Every now and then there is more. Skatthütte. Tourist attraction. Is there a well? We don't know. Probably not. Let's check still quickly something. Is there anything to find here? I bet there is tons of stuff. Let's just follow this river a little bit. Burg Eltz. We are getting somewhere. Castle. Whoa. Now that's a castle. Check it out. But we just got this one picture. Yeah, now that's a really cool place. Imagine how they made this in ancient times. Yeah, you shouldn't call this ancient. Yeah, like back in the days. And it's still rather intact, it seems. Fast food and everything is there, you know. Yeah, that's for like a fairy tale castle. That's amazing. Never heard about that. So let's check out something. We have to zoom out in order to be able to click on this medieval castle in Wirschen, Germany. Let's check out still some pictures here. You probably already know what I'm going to search for. What I'm searching for. Dragons with all their names, shapes, and forms. And if you look down from the castle, there is actually probably this white river. And this is how we found the castle in the first place. We just followed first the quake and then, whoa, check it out, it's Venus. First the castle, first the quake, then a river, then a castle, and we have again this kind of similar kinds of structured rock like we had some time ago in this other castle. And this castle, obviously, it is in perfect condition. How many houses or and stuff from these days which are built are in this good conditions still in a few hundred years? None of them. That's a peacock, I would say, because it has these bluish feathers and all these kinds of things, which is representing, after all, the dragon as well. Check out the rocks here. So I think, in this case, also, there was first a rock, or the hill, mountain, elevated geological feature, or whatever you want to call it. And after that, they built a castle on top. 12th century, yes. Around this time, 11th, 12th century, then back in the days, they were building one castle a day. There's like so many castles in Central Europe, you have no idea, and so many of them are built around the same time. Burg Eltz. Reject all. 900 years of living history at the same place. Address, opening times. I want to know something about the history. Check this out. That's welcome to the Eltz Castle. It is considered the most beautiful castle in Europe. Yeah, I've never heard of that. I found this. You saw it. I followed the river, searching for dragons, and I found the most beautiful castle of Europe. A fairy tale in stone and the epitome of a knight's castle. Take a look for yourself. Our family has been living in this castle, situated between Eifel, Moselle, and Rhine, for 900 years. Yeah, that's quite some generations. Eltz takes you back to the Middle Ages with a fabulous treasury and unspoiled surroundings with numerous walking trails. It offers recreation activities for all ages. Information about how to get there, follow the water, what you can do on our special offers can be found in the special sections of the catalog. Mirror, mirror on the wall, who is the fairiest of them all? This fairy tale question appears in advertisements for Rheinland-Palatinate. You will discover the answer for yourself when you visit Eltz Castle. Promise! The current weather How to go? Eltz Castle. Arrival? No. No, let's go back. This doesn't lead anywhere. I think I leave it here. I already talked more than 20 minutes. But anyway, accidentally found the most beautiful castle of Europe. The castle was founded in a region that was important trade route made of farmlands and their markets in the Roman period. With the collapse of the Western Roman Empire in the late 5th century BE, the area was conquered by the Franks. Several hundred years later, House of Eltz began work on the Plattelz, which was built on the site of the old manor hall. What is a manor hall? I have to take some time and check it out. What's the thing behind that? Simple manor. Yes, this might be important. It might be not. But anyway, I leave it here. Thanks. Bye.